Yamal, Hurricane, Cristiano Ronaldo, Victor Gyökeres, and Alan Oquero.
It's Mbappe coming on and scoring.
From the Pearl of Africa to the heart of Spain, StarTimes brings you football action you need. Season 2025-2026.
Alan Oquero.
Starting August 15th, La Liga, Bundesliga, Saudi Pro, Carabao Cup, and our own StarTimes UPL returns only on StarTimes. Subscribe to StarTimes Classico Smart Bouquet at only 36,000 shillings monthly to watch live on World Football Channel and Sanyuka Prime for Luganda commentary. StarTimes Football. Kubeida Isi.
It's time to break free with Azam TV. Grab yourself a full kit at 80,000 shillings or an Azam decoder at 40,000 shillings. Experience the thrill of every goal in La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, and the excitement of live sports action from the Saudi Pro League and Carabao Cup on Azam Plus and Play Package in HD. Your favorite China Uganda movies on Chambuka TV on Azam Pure for just 13,000 shillings monthly. Unlock a world of sports and entertainment with Azam TV, the most affordable pay TV around. Visit any of our agents or call 0312-308-900 for more details.
Azam TV, entertainment for everybody.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Good evening. Welcome to the NILECAST. I am Kajik Daisy Uchama. Let's dive into the details.
In the headlines tonight, the 2025 Uganda Advanced Certificate of Examinations kick off with briefing of candidates in Nebi district. The general public encouraged to adhere to tax compliance. And over 435 candidates turn up for election special police constable recruitments. This and more in the NILECAST News Bulletin.
With the 2025 Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education officially commencing today, the 7th of November 2025, with briefing across the sitting centers in the country, the candidates in schools within Grammy are optimistic that they'll achieve their goals. The Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education of 2025, the first papers are set to begin on November 10, 2025. Work has more.
Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education candidates in Greater Nebi have expressed their readiness to excel in the national examination, which kicks off today, 7th November 2025, with the briefing of the candidates. In some schools within Greater Nebi, the candidates are optimistic that they will achieve their goals. At Nebi Town Senior Secondary School in the municipality, Kayengwe Helen, a candidate at Nebi Town Secondary School, expresses optimism to excel in the examinations.
I want to say success for your forthcoming examination. How ready are you since you are for the briefing?
Well, good afternoon, members. Since it is our last lot, this is the last lot of the curriculum. We're in the old curriculum. Teachers have prepared us. We are ready and we shall excel. I know we shall make it through God.
Meanwhile, at Pakwach Senior Secondary School, Pakwach District, Binnen Joseph believed to excel in this year's examinations amidst challenges of industrial actions by teachers which affected their learning.
Your readiness to this examination?
Thank you very much. I'm Binnen Joseph. We are ready, we have read. The teachers have been entering to classes and gave us all the materials, and we have always been reading. The only challenge we faced was during second time, during the strike, the industrial strike by the teachers. We really lacked certain areas, but we came up after they resumed. We picked up from there.
Phillips Okumu, deputy teacher Navy Town Secondary School, expressed that they have done everything it takes for the candidates to excel.
Navy Town SS is the only center for A-level in the whole of the municipality. And we are going to have resident UNEB official with us here. So we are going to call upon all of us to conduct ourselves, even if we are not going to have resident UNEB official, the resident with us here. Let us try to be very careful and do the right thing as required by the board.
The exercise has been carried out from the registered centers across the country.
Here, as you see, is Navy Town Senior Secondary School, a government-aided secondary school. Today marks the beginning of briefing of candidates of Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education, and it will also mark the end of the old curriculum. Alfred Jawok, Camilla, and it will also mark the end of the old curriculum. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
A total of 218 candidates have registered for this year's USCE exams at Mvara SS out of the 921 candidates that have registered across Greater Arua from the 14 sitting centers. Okomuringa Christine has more.
With the 2025 Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education officially commencing today, the 7th of November 2025, with briefing across the sitting centers in the country, the candidates at Mvara Senior Secondary School have expressed their readiness for the papers that are officially beginning on Monday, the 10th of November 2025 and climaxing on the 5th of December 2025. A total of 218 candidates have successfully registered for the examinations. Onyiga, the head teacher of Mvara Senior Secondary School, who doubles as a general coordinator for Greater Arua centers, urges the various stakeholders to provide the necessary support for the candidates during the examination period and condemns malpractice among the candidates.
As we supported the UCE candidates, please let us support our USCE candidates. Let's be aware that there are people who don't want peaceful, running of exams. They want to cause commotion and so on. We want to appeal to the public. Let us provide security for our institutions that are around us. And then if there are people who masquerade in the name of maybe selling papers, trying to do leakage, please let us alert the police so that such people are arrested, because they will cause commotion, and then at the end of the day they will make the proper assessment to lose its meaning. As a school, we have done our best to prepare these candidates, and we are hopeful that they will be able to do their best to write what is expected out of them. We should desist from any form of malpractice as we start A-level exams. Please, malpractice is not good.
Whereas Izati Geoffrey, the Director of Studies of Mvara Senior Secondary School, highlights that they have prepared the candidates by various means ahead of the examinations.
We embarked on seminars. We have done seminars in all the subjects in preparation for this examination. And we believe that the preparation we have done is enough for these children, on top of their own preparation, to pass and get principal passes that can lead them to tertiary institution. We want to push as many as possible to university, and other tertiary institutions so that they get qualification to survive in this world in the future.
Meanwhile, some of the candidates have expressed their readiness for the examinations.
And I'm waiting for the actual papers. I think in the journey of fighting in the academic field, it is not the skill that wins, it is the courageous. And so at this point in time, all I need is courage, and so far I think I'm encouraged to face any paper, and the goal is to finish and go to the university, right?
I'm called Dr. Lenny Winner, a Form 6 student via SSO course. I do the combination head with entrepreneurship. So today we had our briefing, and there's something that I've picked that are very important during the examination. Some may look minor, but they're very important, like smartness and reading instructions and many other things. So I'm very ready for these examinations because my success has been confirmed by God, and I also thank the people out there who wish well for all the candidates of the year.
A total of 218 candidates have registered for this year's UACE examinations in Imvara Senior Secondary School out of 921 candidates that have registered across Greater Arua from 14 sitting centers. Reporting for West Nile Television, Okumuringa Christine, NILECAST.
During the awarding ceremony of the Best Compliance Taxpayers of 2025 with certificates of appreciation, Uganda Revenue Authority has encouraged the general public tax compliance. Uganda Revenue Authority is a central government body in charge of collection and assessment of specific tax revenues, administration and enforcement of laws relating to such revenue. Over 31.6 trillion was collected in the recent concluding financial year. Okumuringa has more.
To amplify the energy of tax payment among the clients in Uganda, the general public have been encouraged to adhere to tax compliance. This was emphasized during the awarding of the Best Compliance Taxpayers of 2025 with Certificate of Appreciation. This happened on Thursday, the 6th of November 2025 in Arua City, attracting different stakeholders across the West Nile region, such as staffs of Uganda Revenue Authority, representatives of both public and private business entities, government officials, among others. The nationwide event targeted areas of education, health, agriculture, production, youth skilling, and water and sanitation themed Together Build Uganda. Agnes Nabwire Asobola, the Assistant Commissioner at Uganda Revenue Authority, highlighted on the best strategies stakeholders can adhere to for better results.
It has changed face. I think we thought that collecting taxes must be you must enforce. But we have discovered that discussion on a table can yield much. And that's the approach URA is now taking. Let's engage. Let's sit on the table. Let's discuss your tax issues. Let's see how we can support you. Ask those questions to help you be able to comply. That's the approach we are taking as an authority. And understand that compliance is not easy. That is why we are investing in smarter digital systems, improving regional service centers to bring services closer to the taxpayers, and expanding taxpayer education.
Meanwhile, Olema Jackson, the head of operations at Rice West Nile, encourages taxpayers to comply since it goes back to the various communities in terms of service delivery.
The government has come to know that we are doing a great job in the tax industry, and we are very proud of that. We tell our staff that when they pay taxes, they go back to you in terms of service delivery. The roads, the hospitals, the schools, all are contributed by government. And we are looking to a government where one day we'll have tax independence or revenue independence, which means that we can fund our own development, and that is the destination we're looking.
Meanwhile, Reverend Sister Owormungu Sarah, a senior nursing officer at Angal St. Luke Hospital, in Nebi district expressed her gratitude upon being recognized among the many and called for teamwork.
It has been a very big achievement in the hospital, and this calls for more engagement in our services and even to other facilities outside there. The people we are serving, they are not only like maybe we need money or we need other good things, but it's only to express that love and kindness towards the humankind. And that is achieved only when we work together, we unite ourselves, we cooperate, and above all, we work as a team.
Whereas Honorable Alfred Okonzi, the LC5 chairman, Arua District, appealed to the West Nilers to embrace tax payment.
This is how URA collections comes back to us. It goes back to finance our activities for our well-being. And therefore my appeal to you as West Nilers, West Nile districts, let's join hands and pay taxes, which taxes comes back to serve us.
The Uganda Revenue Authority is a central government body in charge of collection and assessment of specified tax revenue, administration and enforcement of laws relating to such revenue, and over 31.6 trillion has been collected in the recent concluded financial year. Reporting for West Nile Television, Okumuringa Christine, NILECAST.
Stakeholders in Madisab region have been tasked to monitor violence against children in their various schools in the district. This comes during a one-day engagement meeting organized by Windle International Uganda at Adjumani District Headquarters on 6 November 2025. Onzima Alan has more.
Madisab region stakeholders and teachers have been tasked to monitor violence against children in their various schools in the district. This comes during a one-day engagement meeting organized by Windle International Uganda at Adjumani District Headquarters on the 6th of November 2025. Addressing the teachers and stakeholders, Julius Ocheng, the program manager for Windle International Uganda, stated that this program is set by the Ministry of Education and Sports in the West Nile region to monitor violence-based survey report for the safety and protection of children.
Across West Nile, we are supporting 11 districts with the 112 secondary schools. USEP is specifically for lower secondary schools. In Adjumani, I think in specific, we are around 15 secondary schools in Adjumani. In Obongi, I think there are 14, and Moyo around 8. In Moyo, there are 8 secondary schools. So, specifically, confining myself into sub-component 1.2, which is the safety and protection of children in schools, we have 7 deliverables which we are meant to deliver. One of them is the baseline survey that we are disseminating today. We did this baseline survey and the report was out by April this year, and that is what informed our implementation, because we never wanted to implement what we actually don't understand. You first identify the problem so that your intervention gets in there to what? To address the problem that have been identified.
Butia Pauline, the Senior Probation and Welfare Officer, Obongi District Local Government, stated that the key actors of this is the district local government, but they have been left out of the matter. Butia Pauline, however, urged the stakeholders to work together.
The district has been left out in the implementation, especially when it comes to capacity building from the presentation. Maybe let's try to work as a team, and we try to engage all the key actors at the district, the community-based services department, so that in these trainings we move together, so that the learners also know the different referral points. Because this child protection concerns cuts across, and you've mentioned the different forms. So let's try to engage the different departments, including health.
Emmanuel Okware, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner at Adjumani District, emphasized that the work that Windle International Uganda is currently doing more good as it has changed the communities in the sectors like education.
want to thank you very much. The government of Uganda has developed many policies, guidelines. All these laws and policies, the aspect of child protection, child safety is very prominent. I think what is missing the implementation strategies that we need so much. The gaps that we have to take it through. We need to see our children protected. We need to see our children living in safe environments. We need to see policies that are properly shared among stakeholders. And when this monitoring is being done, we wish that all of us as stakeholders and we follow up so that we try to identify the gaps together.
Pembaza Samuel Hasaka, the resident district commissioner, Obonge District, this program will shine light on what is taking place with the children.
The other time again, there was another against study of 2 teachers from one school who impregnated 2 girls at the same time. The girl last year had done her P7 exams period in November, and they found the girl in the father's bed being defiled by the teacher. Then another one also was impregnated. The teacher impregnated the P6 girl. By the time I went to Carolina, the girl was very heavily pregnant, 6 months old pregnant. And as we talk, this teacher has married the girl of P6. And we are looking on. And I have been pushing for these 2 to be sacked immediately. But they tell me that there are procedures, you have to go to rewards and sanctions. This is very hopeless. Somebody has impregnated a P6 girl and has even married her and is still teaching in the same school.
The Violence Against Children project has been established in the 9 districts of Adjumani, Moyo, Terego, Yumbe, Koboko, Maracha, Obongi, Madiokolo, and Arua. Reporting for West Nile Television, Onzema Alan, Okumaringa Christine, NILECAST.
Over 435 candidates shortlisted up for special police constable interviews in Nebi district. Successful candidates are to become election special police constables to secure polling stations for 3 months. Alfred Jawok has more.
Over 435 shortlisted candidates turned up for special police constable interviews in Nebi district. Today, Friday, 7th November 2025, Senior Superintendent of Police Philbert Wayibi, Nebi District Police Commander, confirmed that the exercise was successful without any incident reported. According to SSP Philbert Wayibi, the 435 candidates were verified by the Navy Police Medical Team. He, however, urged the candidates to be loyal in their training. He guided them to take the training seriously, as this will determine their future.
Today we are conducting a recruitment exercise for election special police constables here at Nebi, and we have received quite a good turnout from the applicants, and we expect to complete the exercise by the end of the day so that they are able to work with the police in securing our election period. So the number is good, and as you can see, we are already sorting out the issues of academic qualifications as per the guidelines on those who qualify.
Meanwhile, Agnes Oyenboth, one of the female candidates, expressed her readiness over the exercise.
I've applied for this police constable because of a reason. My first reason it is because I really want to do a role during the elections. I protect and I guide during the vote time, and perhaps I need a job after that.
Out of 435 candidates, only 160 were females. Section 64 of Police Act mandates Uganda Police to recruit electoral police constable, and today in Nebi we have received a number of youths who have turned up for this exercise.
at Nebi Primary School playground. And among all these youths who have turned up for this interview, others have been sent home because of academic documents. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
To those who are going to have exams on Monday, the 10th November 2025, West Nile TV wishes you success. I, Kajik Daisy Shama, says good night.